Are you a computer programmer? Sure, sure you are. Oh, I know I am, because I released a computer program, Left Maps Router. Now you see, I've been working on Left Maps Router for months now. And what it is, it's a program that finds bicycle routes in the Cincinnati area. Also, I'm trying to keep my voice down because we've got new neighbors, so I'm trying to keep it low. But anyway, I'm going to demonstrate Left Maps Router. It's a bicycling. It's a program I wrote in free basic that maps out bicycle routes in this area, just for this area though. I'm going to demonstrate. Now see, here we are. Now see, I'm going to type in a town name. Let's see if I want to go from, because it knows several local town names. So if I'm going from Bellevue to Fort Thomas, you don't always have to put in the street. You should put in the street name, but I have several local city and neighborhood names programmed in. Bellevue and Fort Thomas, and I was figuring out a route. Now, you probably can't see that though. See, now look at this. See, now it gives us a route. See how that works? And that's probably exactly the same route I would take if I was to bike from downtown Bellevue to downtown Fort Thomas. That's what I would do. See, we go up Taylor. There's this big hill here, and see the yellow stretches now are going to be marked in or for slow spots, because supposedly I have terrain data now. So that's where there's a hill there on Taylor Avenue. You go up Memorial Parkway. Now some of the terrain data is off a little bit because I'm using the data I downloaded from the USGS. So it says there's a hill there, but that's not bad. That's nothing there. That's pretty flat. That's up Memorial Parkway and up Fort Thomas Avenue to the middle of Fort Thomas. See how that works? And it picks exactly the same route I would pick. See, it's very good at picking a route. But this is the version I'm going to release soon. I just downloaded new street data, which I haven't added to the version that's publicly available yet, because I need to fix some things. I need to add some streets that it left out, because it left out East Alexandria Pike, or part of it at least, and I had to add that. So let's say you want to go from, you type in a random address in Highland Heights. To some certain street in Alexandria. I'll put in Pete Nizer Drive, because that's the only one like that in the area, so it knows it. So this, see this, and the red ball down at the bottom is the ending point, and the green point is a start. See? But see right there, I had to add part of East Alexandria Pike that the official data left off. And there's several roads like that I need to add. And I'm also going to come up with a new mechanism for dealing with bridges that's more efficient. So, see, if this tells us to go out 27 and up the AA highway and up that road. But there might be like another tiny little stretch that's missing there I might need to add. So, in fact, I think there's a whole bunch of missing roads they left off along this area, because I think this, I don't know why, but that's just how they did it. They did it. And it's faster now. This program's faster now than it was when I first released it. And there's a road in East End I need to add. Let's say I want to go from West End to East End. And remember, folks, not all neighborhoods and cities are in here yet. Just some of them. See? And this is taking a few minutes because part of US 52 is missing. See, that gives us a weird way. Actually, I should have put it in Queensgate instead, but it should have us really going up this way. But there's a tiny stretch of US 52, probably near Mount Adams, that's missing on the new Tiger data that I just downloaded. You can even do like Bellevue to Fort Mitchell. Trouble is, there's several roads in Newport that are missing now, and I have to re-add those. So that's how this program works. Now I remember I always used to want to know how to write programs, like when I was about 9 years old. Oh, it came up with our route. See. And it's got this now on Dixie Highway, the very dangerous curve on Dixie Highway. It's got now in the Tiger data, and that wasn't in the old Tiger data, but now we have it. But now see, when I was young, like when I was like 9 years old, I wanted to learn how to write programs so bad. And this is back when personal computing first became popular, and they used to have like personal computers. This is like about 1982. They had like personal computers on display at the store, like at electronic stores and so-called discount stores and that type of stuff. Service merchandise and all these stores like that. They used to have that type of stuff. And one time I saw one at a store, and I started playing with it. But then some teenagers came along and shoved me out of the way, and it was a little bit disheartening. You know, it was a little bit disheartening for a 9-year-old kid to be shoved out of the way by some of these big, real big teenagers. And these were big guys too that shoved me out of the way. They were like, "Get out of here, kid. We want to write a program." And you know that was I don't think they actually said they wanted to write a program. I think they just wanted to play with a computer. But I've assumed at the time that they knew how to write a program. That must have been what they wanted to do. I'm thinking to myself, gosh, they're gonna write a program. I'm thinking to myself, they're gonna write a program, and that's something I don't know how to do. So I had to learn. I had to teach myself Atari Basic. And now I've become quite the free basic programmer. I don't know Fortran or C or COBOL or Lisp, but I know Atari Basic and Free Basic. So now that's Left Maps router. The route from that's a very good route that it gave us from Bellevue down to Fort Mitchell. See that? It goes through Covington up Dixie Highway. But it's very steep, and it gives us the mileage too. It's the average speed of 7.06 miles an hour. So that's how Left Maps router works.